Hey everybody, welcome back. So now let's get into it. Next installment for the popular song progress series, House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. So like I said, for Blame It on the Boogie, I haven't committed to one guitar yet, so I'm going to try them all just to see which one I like better. I'm starting with the SG, partially because I top wrapped it. I want to see what that sounds like. Should be fun. Anyway, I'm also going to start with the intro for this one, and actually, there's only a rhythm section. I might see what I can do as part of a lead section, like matching the vocals or something like that, but we'll have to see if my skill level will allow for that. So, first, here's what I'm doing for the rhythm section. Okay, so the strum picking is a little beyond me, at least at the beginning, so I'm going to start with something a little simpler, which is just playing the chord shapes so I can use to change them. Plus, I got to remember the order. I haven't quite memorized it yet, so you're learning that would be a little more important than getting that sweep picking right. So, taking a look here, the chords for the intro go A, C, D, F, A, E, A, E. Throw in the majors and minors where they're supposed to, if you know. But yeah, so I'm going to try that out. Here's what that sounds like. So, not terribly complicated. I think I can figure that one out relatively quick. I guess I'll start by just making sure I can play one chord for each measure and then try to introduce a couple more strums into it just to build up to that kind of speed and movement. But aside from that, yeah, pretty simple. I think the only one giving me grief is that F one, and that's because it's the one I've done the least often out of the others. Yeah, aside from that, sounds pretty good for the first time around. Let me see if I can actually play it up to speed just for fun. So yeah, not bad. Good way to start. I imagine the rest of the song is going to be similar to this. I just have to remember the order for the chords. But yeah, this is a good place to start. Anyway, that's it for the rhythm section. Straight on to sound check. So on the sound check side of things, struggling off at the start a little bit, mainly just because since I'm playing chords and the song it actually just strumming so you hear the notes individually, it's kind of a different sound. I'm trying to make sure I get as close to it as possible. So I'm gonna turn up the tone on the. I'm gonna turn up the tone on the guitar a little higher, and go with the bridge pickup. So far, I think that sounds decent enough on its own. And I also decided, I think I might be able to throw a pedal in here. I figure I start off with the overdrive pedal because I think that sounds a little closer to what I'm shooting for. So, here's what that sounds like. I think that might be a little much, so I'm still tweaking the settings a bit. I figure I pulled drive down a bit and tone up, so I'm going to try flipping that. right. It's a little muddier. I figure, uh, from what I can hear, it's not really twangy, but the notes definitely aren't muddy in the song. So yeah, I guess a little more tone, a little less drive, but I gotta find that sweet spot, or see if maybe one of the other pedals can bring me closer. And then there's also the fact that I'm going to try different guitars and see what happens there. But hey, this is the fun of experimenting, I suppose. To make try to use all of them just to see what comes up. But anyway, yeah, I'd say that's about it for sound check. So that's how we're starting off House of the Rising Sun. I gotta admit, my money's on this one to be the first one I finish, and because it's mainly the same technique all the way, well, most of the way through anyway. But even the different part is not that complicated, and I think that's just the solo, and that's just strumming actual chords instead of sweet picking. Got it right. Anyway, plus there's only the rhythm section. The lead section part, I'm just doing if I feel I'm up to it. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good on this one. Anyway, that's it for this one. This is DJ, aka Five Guitars Guy. See you.